Hi, everybody. It's wild to be here, honestly. I just want to thank you all, and I want to share a very vulnerable story with you, so I hope that I can keep my composure. When I turned 20, I had come home from college for holiday break, and my mom noticed that there was something different about me. I had brought something home that she hadn't recognized before. I was very low energy. I was very sad, and the type of sad that doesn't go away after a few sleeps. So she said to me, Nicole, I will get you help. We can go see someone, you can talk to someone. But I want you to know that no matter what, medication, whatever they prescribe you, take it knowing that you have all of the tools inside of yourself to get you out of this, to get you through this. And I said, okay, Mom. So I returned back to college with antidepressants, belief from my mom, and this letter that she wrote me that says, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. A year later, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and a year after that, she lost her battle. I was 22 years old. I truly had something to be sad about now. When all of my peers were getting ready to walk across a stage, I was at a funeral. I was battling grief when all I wanted to do was be normal and rejoice. I would spend the next 7 years of my life doing that, battling this external person that I showed up as, while having this deep sadness within me that I couldn't share with other people. It was like the person that I showed up at the party was a completely different person than when I shut my eyes. But again, I hid this from everybody because I knew there was something inside of me that wanted to be normal and wanted to be like everyone else, but I did not have the tools to shake the sadness that lived really deep inside of me. Last year, my stepmom, and yes, my dad found love again and he remarried. She lost her battle to ALS. And for the second time in my life, I met grief. I saw the people I love going through a deep sadness. But it was different this time. I was numb, and the emptiness that I had always felt amplified. I couldn't look outside of myself for the happiness and joy that I was once able to temporarily find through my friends and drinking and material objects. It was like everyone else's lives were moving forward. My friends were getting married. Some of them were pregnant. And I was 29, left again with grief, not knowing how I was going to move forward with my life. So I had a really important conversation with myself. I said, Nicole, no one is coming to save you. No one has all of these years. So instead of looking outside of myself, I had to look inside, like really look inside. The last year of my life, that's what I've been doing. I have looked through life with a different set of eyes because I had no choice. I was tired of being in pain. I was tired of being sad. I had watched people actually lose their lives. So if I was going to be here, I was going to live. I must have done something right in the last year because it led me here today. In the last 10 weeks, I have gifted myself the opportunity to habituate a new state of mind. You see, I didn't realize that all of these years I was actually meditating on my sadness, because now that I know that meditating is essentially just habituating, going back and returning to your thoughts, I was meditating on my sadness. I just returned over and over, believing the narrative that I had created. So, given that I now know what emptiness actually is, I decided to fill that emptiness with something other than sadness. I played around with the idea that maybe love and happiness and bliss could come from me instead of outward in, because that wasn't working anymore. And so that's what I did. I sat down and I recalled memories of times that I was happy. And I did it again and again and again. And I started to feel something. I started to actually feel love in my heart. There was this resonance between my mind and this space that had felt empty for 10 years. And I was amazed that it was just me, that I was able to create this resonance with no one standing in front of me. This is a practice. I am not cured. I am not saved, but I feel different today because I took the time to practice and become an observer versus an identifier. I identified with my sadness for so long, and now I observe it. It's not that it's not there, but it's like I watch them like clouds instead of fixate on it. And watching them move by opens up space for something else to come through. I want to read you something from this card that my mom wrote me nearly 11 years ago because I think her words hold very true. She was my teacher for 22 years. I think she still is. But I think she would want all of you to hear this as well. It's been a hell of a year. Happy, new, wonderful experiences that come with putting your heart at risk and some large, devastating bites of the shit sandwich that also come from putting yourself out there. Be strong, believe in yourself. Most importantly, believe that success, self-satisfaction, good and happy times await. Be patient, take one day at a time, and relish the small moments. They are usually the best. Smell the roses along the journey. Don't judge too harshly yourself or others. Try to give your best every day. You nor anyone else can be disappointed in that. We get the opportunity to try every day. And now that we are teachers, we get to walk the talk. My mom shared some wisdom with me in that moment that I couldn't find the tools within myself when she said, you have everything inside of you that you will ever need. We have everything inside of us that we will ever need. And this teacher training, this opportunity to get to know myself has shown me that. So I thank you for listening, and I hope that you can take these tools with you for the rest of your lives. Thank you.